Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Wellness with Noura, where we embrace the beauty of our busy lives by making wellness our priority. I'm your host, Noura, a second year naturopathic medical student, and I'm so excited to share this beautiful journey with you. In each episode, we'll explore habits that nurture our mind, body, and soul to help us take charge of our health through self love inspired by Islam. No matter how busy you are, with Allah's help and our little bits of self care throughout the day, we can live a life full of peace and joy, inshallah. So take a deep breath, get comfy, and join me as we work together towards a life full of balance, peace, and self love. Welcome to Wellness with Noura. Salam, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. With Ramadan just around the corner, I wanted to take a moment for us to reflect and prepare ourselves spiritually for this beautiful, blessed month. Ramadan is a time for growth, self reflection, and strengthening our connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, in today's episode, I'll be sharing some practices that help keep me close to Allah and also inspire a deeper level of worship and spirituality during Ramadan. These are simple, intentional habits that you can start incorporating now, even before Ramadan starts, so that by the time it arrives, you're fully in the mood and ready to worship. So let's begin with today's affirmation. I prepare my mind, body, and soul for Ramadan, getting closer to Allah with every breath and action. So let's get started. First, we're going to be talking about practices that keep us close to Allah. Ramadan is a yearly opportunity for us to renew our relationship with Allah, strengthen it, deepen it, and prepare ourselves to feel more centered and more calm. It's a recharge for the rest of the year. So we want to really benefit from these blessed 30 days. Here are some practices that strengthen my own connection with Allah from the past years. Having an adhan clock or listening to the adhan on my phone. I love having an adhan clock in my home because I can hear the adhan or the call to prayer at every prayer, and it helps me feel more connected because I stop whatever I'm doing once I hear the adhan, whether I'm studying or in the kitchen or listening to a video. I pause everything and I just listen to the adhan, and it helps me really feel closer to Allah. If you don't have an adhan clock and don't want to get one, no problem at all. You can just activate the voice on your adhan app, and you can also hear the adhan on there. It's so beautiful how Allah has designed our day to have 5 prayers, so that throughout the entire day, from sunrise all the way until after sunset, we have dedicated times for us to take a break from whatever we're doing, remember Allah, and be present in the moment with gratitude. And it usually just takes around 5 minutes for each prayer anyway. So why not take that moment and listen to the adhan? I also like writing dhikr or different words of remembrance of Allah on pieces of paper and either framing it or putting it on the wall. It really helps me remember those prayers, and whenever I see them, it helps me say them more often. I also like putting it as my wallpaper, and I change it depending on my mood or depending on what season I'm in. Whatever prayer I need, I have it on my wallpaper on my phone. It's an extra little reminder to keep me close to Allah. This is an obvious one. Morning and night dhikr, or types of remembrance of Allah. It takes about 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night, but it really grounds you and helps you get prepared for the morning or the night, because it's a way to calm the mind and set the intention that Allah is with us throughout the entire day and night. But even if we do the morning and the night dhikr, we want to remind ourselves that we can be doing dhikr throughout the day. If you pick any of the adhkar that we've learned, Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, anything at all that you know, saying it randomly throughout the day, while you're driving, while you're cooking, while you're in between classes, at the grocery store, it can help calm your mind. If you're having any racing thoughts, it'll help ground you and reconnect you back to Allah. Finally, the Nur al-Qalb journal has been very beneficial to me to help me reflect, release my emotions, and also strengthen my connection with Allah. I use it to reflect whenever I'm feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or stressed. I take time and write down my emotions and then supplicate to Allah whatever I'm needing, whatever I feel that I need to pray to Allah. I read it in my journal. And then I reframe my thoughts by stating everything I'm grateful for in that day, and then visualizing whatever I'm stressed out about to work out in my favor. And this beautiful template in the Nur al-Qalb journal has been really helpful in reframing my thoughts and also deepening my worship and connection with Allah. These are simple acts that can help us stay close to Allah throughout the day and also prepare us spiritually for this blessed month, inshallah. Now we're going to be talking about simple tips for worship in a busy schedule. I know many of us have busy lives with work, school, kids, family commitments, but Ramadan is about making time for worship. And there are small, easy ways to help us incorporate these little practices throughout the day. So let's start talking about them. Number 1, listening to Quran during your commute or while you're doing your chores. Whether you're driving or you're sitting in a bus or you're even at home cooking or cleaning or doing anything at all, putting Quran in the background, even if it's for 10 or 15 minutes, can really calm the environment and make you feel a lot more at ease. And it'll help you really feel like you can do whatever task that you're getting through. Number 2, if you're on a walk or working out, take a moment to just reflect on whatever you're looking at. If you're looking at trees or the sky or any birds, say dhikr while you're looking at this beauty of nature, saying Subhanallah, Allah created this beauty. Or even if you're indoors, like saying Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful for Allah, for this beautiful space, for this comfort or warmth indoors. And just taking those tiny little moments to remember Allah can really make a huge difference and help us connect spiritually before Ramadan. Number 3, during Ramadan, we all set ourselves different goals depending on our levels in reading the Quran. Some people like to read the entire Quran, which means they read one chapter every single day. Other people read one page every day. Whatever level you're on, it does not matter. What matters is that you connect with the Quran daily and help yourself really deepen your connection with Allah. And it's hard for us to go from 0 to 100 when Ramadan starts. So why not start right now? Start reading a few ayahs, a few pages every single day right now, so that once Ramadan comes, you're already in the mood and you're ready to continue and further in your goals. Finally, praying extra prayers. Ramadan is very focused on praying extra prayers, whether it's the sunnahs, which are after the required prayers, which are the 5 prayers of the day. There are extra prayers that we can pray. And there's also the extra night prayers like the Taraweeh or Tahajjud. So instead of doing it all once Ramadan starts, why don't we start right now? Add in one sunnah. Tell yourself, okay, after Maghrib prayer every day, I'm just going to do the 2 sunnahs. So once you develop that habit of doing the 2 extra prayers after Maghrib, you're going to find it so much easier when Ramadan starts to add in more sunan or doing Taraweeh, whether it's at home or in the masjid. In Ramadan, every moment holds so much value and is extremely blessed, and we know that the rewards are multiplied. So we want to start before Ramadan, working on our worship and training ourselves for this beautiful month, inshallah, so that once it comes, we're more than ready for it. Finally, we're going to be talking about different ways that we can prepare mentally for Ramadan. We want to prepare our hearts and set an intention so that it can be a truly blessed month. By making that intention that I want this month to be beautiful. I want to set certain goals for myself, whether it's reading Quran, increasing prayers, doing more charity. Remember, it's about consistency, not perfection. A lot of the times we put so much pressure on ourselves to meet the goals that it ends up defeating the purpose of connecting with Allah. So you don't want to be speeding through the pages just to check off your list that, oh, I finished this many pages of the Quran. Instead, we want to be present and mindful and really focus and calm ourselves down while we're doing these acts of worship. And inshallah, we'll be able to do so by setting that beautiful intention to be more focused and more mindful during all of our worship, inshallah. By incorporating these practices into our lives today, before Ramadan has started, we motivate ourselves to be ahead of our goals and be consistent with that intention. Slowing down and being present in each moment of worship will help strengthen our relationship with Allah and make us make the most of this month, inshallah. Thank you so much for spending the time with me, and I make dua that we all have a blessed Ramadan. And if you're listening to this in Ramadan, Ramadan Mubarak. I hope this month helps us rejuvenate and recharge our spirituality for the rest of the year. May Allah grant us wellness, vitality, and tranquility. I'll see you all in the next one, inshallah. Bye.